breaking tradition a little bit, but we have a special reason for having Mardoni and Louise.
A real welcome here. Come on. As they're coming up here, I'm going to tell you something about these two people. They've been in show business longer than I have, number one. I remember these two people when I used to go to the San Diego Exposition back in 1936. And they used to walk out in front of the audience and they'd interact, and I was just a young kid, and I was about 14. And I always used to hang around the Ripleys because that's where they were at. And I can realize, this is no lie, I actually remember. That's the truth, and they did a fabulous act. That was back in 1936. Loch, go ahead and finish the rest on them.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to This Is Your Life, Mardoni and Louise. The team of Mardoni and Louise has done it all. They've played clubs, theaters, Chautauqua, vaudeville, cruise ships, fairs, and trade shows as well. They have toured with big bands such as Woody Herman, Tommy Dorsey, and Ted Weems, who are all before my time, unfortunately. They have done everything from mind reading to escapes and illusions. Mardoni used to pilot his own airplane when flying from show to show. Harlan Tarbell himself painted a rabbit and a hat on each of Mardoni's planes. In the 1930s, he made headlines by jumping from an airplane with a parachute while handcuffed, and as you can tell, it was successful. In 1936, Mardoni and Louise appeared at the San Diego Exposition for 7 months, a total of 2,465 performances. Now, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of their appearance at the San Diego Exposition, International Brotherhood of Magicians Rings 76 and 96 proudly presents a trophy to Mardoni and Louise.
I hate to try to follow any of the stories that you just, oh, something here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Gorgeous. I surely do thank you.
The trophy says, to commemorate the 50th anniversary, let me get around it.
Okay.
50th anniversary of the monumental performance of the 1936 San Diego Expedition, 2,465 performances in 7 months, 1936 to 1986.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we certainly do thank you. I don't know what more we can say. And we do appreciate being with you all. San Diego seems like home again. And we hate to try to tell a story or try to follow what we've already heard, but we're going to try anyway. This just starts us with a few little experiments we're going to do in ESP. A man was going on the bus, went to the new bus station, went in, bought a ticket to Bakersfield, looked at his watch, and he found that he had 45 minutes before the bus would go. So to kill time, he walked around the waiting room, and over in one corner, he found a bright, shiny new scale. The scale had a sign over it, said ESP scale, extrasensory perception. He'd never heard of such a thing. He walked around a little bit, looked at his watch, figured, well, he had time, so he stepped on the platform again, put another nickel in the slot, hand spun around, a little light lighted up the scale, and the card dropped out in a cup in front of the scale. He picked up the card. The card said, you weigh 186 pounds, you are 5 feet 10 inches tall, and you are waiting for a bus to go to Bakersfield. He couldn't believe it. He read it again, he read it again, and read it again. He figured, well, I'm going to try to fool it again. So he went out, went down the hallway, he went into the washroom, he took off his coat, he took off his shirt, he took off his necktie, turned his coat inside out, turned his necktie around, and he changed his appearance as much as he could, mussed his hair up. Then he walked back out of the washroom, he walked down the hallway, he walked into the waiting room, walked across the waiting room, stepped on the platform, put another nickel in the slot. The hand spun around, the light lighted up, another white card dropped into the cup. He picked up the card said, you weigh 186 pounds, you are 5 feet 10 inches tall, and while you were fooling around in the washroom, the bus left her. Anyway, rather than fool around anymore, we're going to try a little ESP. If any of you have any unusual articles, will you please get them out? And Louise will try to describe whatever you happen to have. Presenting Louise.
Yay, Louise!
I may have to hold on to something here.
Okay, hold on to me. I'm sorry.
Are you steady?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go steady, let's go.
Okay. There, would you get it? There. Oh, she gets to have the money.
All right, we'll get it.
There, I guess she's blindfolded. Now I'll start over here. Okay, now tell this.
That's the watch.
Okay, I want you to tell this.
It is a necktie.
It's a necktie.
That is a bow tie.
Can you tell this now?
It is a case
Why can't you tell what for?
for glasses.
Can you tell the color of the case?
That's brown.
And what is this?
A green.
Where's it worn?
On the third finger of the left hand.
All right. What is it made of?
It's gold.
Okay, that's right. Now this.
That is a watch.
Can you see this?
It is a card.
I want to tell the gentleman's name. Right ahead.
That is the name Al.
Why, please tell his initial.
P.
And the name.
Feller.
Feller, all right. She tell this.
That is the handkerchief.
Color, please.
White.
Okay, you're right. Good, now tell this.
That is the bracelet.
Good, tell this, please.
It is a sweater.
Okay, the color, please.
White.
Okay, now this.
That is a watch.
All right, can you tell this?
It is a knife.
Okay, you're right. Anything more unusual? Consider did tell this, you can get it?
That's a badge.
It's a badge, all right, that's right. We're trying to see it a little more carefully here. I'll get I did have a magnifier so I can see what the badge says. Can you see the badge? Yep. Okay. Okay, we're trying to find this is going to be your watch.
I haven't used my glasses.
Okay, we're having a hard time here. Greg, she can tell the first word. I don't know. I tell it, please.
That's deputy.
All right, now the second try.
Deputy sheriff.
Okay, that's right. I get you this color.
Blue.
All right, that's right. And this.
That is a ring.
She knows where it's worn.
It's on the fourth finger
I was sure which
of the right hand.
Okay. Can you see this?
That is a card.
Okay, that's right. This color, please.
That is white.
Good, tell this initial.
B.
All right, I was sure the last initial.
K.
All right. Consider it get to all this. Good night.
That's a bottle.
Okay, that's right. Like this, please.
A cigarette.
All right, and this.
That is a lighter.
Okay. Can you see this?
That is a card.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you tell the kind?
It's a credit card.
Okay, I'll come around over there. I think it'll be a little bit easier here on everybody if I can get over there.